Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a part 2 to the video that I did previously talking about the inner child work. And I guess I just wanted to elaborate a little bit more as to why it is such a great time to do this inner shadow work. If you're not aware, there is a lot of light energies assisting us in all of the healing that needs to be done before we can ascend to new levels. So as we heal a little bit, we ascend, we heal a little bit, we ascend, and on it goes. There's multiple layers, and just when we think that we've got somewhere, there's always more. But what's so potent about this time is that firstly, the light is increasing within our planet and within our systems. So this means that more light means that the shadow is easier to identify. You know, you might actually just find that things come up very easily for you that are highlighted that you need to work on. And that is because of the planetary assistance that we're constantly receiving, the cosmic energies coming in all the time. And apart from the fact that these energies can bring to light what you need to work on, if you like, it's a very potent energy. So you might find that maybe you worked on something 5 or 10 years ago, and that same thing is coming up for you. And if it is, then it's not that you've gone backwards or anything like that. You're just looking at it with new perspective because you are at an elevated level of consciousness now, and the new light is allowing you to see it in a new way, as well as the energies assisting in the healing of it. It's very rapid, it's very potent. So whatever you work on now is likely to have lasting effects. And so that's number one that I wanted to share. Okay, so number 2 is how we engage in this inner child work. Whatever you're inspired to do is the right thing for you. So just follow that. But once you have established some sort of connection, I just want to highlight the fact that this is not something that we do once and it's over and done. It's really something that we are establishing a connection with this aspect of ourselves, the inner child in this instance. And once we have this connection, it's something that we can carry through, possibly for the rest of our lives. You know, those triggers will always be there, and the inner child will always react. So it is up to us to now become conscious of the inner child's reactions. And in that moment, when it is something that is triggering the inner child, then you can stop and just connect within again and continue to soothe your inner child. And this is something that I would say is probably going to be with me for the rest of my life now. Maybe there'll be a rapid shift or change. I can't know that. But it is something that I am aware of, that it's not something that I just work on for a week or do a course and it's done. You know, it's something that will be in our awareness for a long time and for us to be conscious of. So with the inner child, it's just like having children and how we speak to our children. If we are really harsh and strong with them, then that just scares them even more. So we have to be gentle, we have to be soft, and whatever is going on in that moment, you can always just pause and just have that moment with your inner child, and then just soothe her and explain to her from your higher being that there is nothing to fear, that she is safe and she doesn't need, or he doesn't need to be afraid. And so on. So I just wanted to mention this and keep the video as short as I can. Just those 2 aspects that I felt that I wanted to elaborate more on. So I hope that's helpful. And yes, hopefully have a good day. Thank you for listening.